20, Raj. Start a timer.
Barry Horowitz. Barry.
What's up, Randy Hogan?
Barry.
Chris Armstrong, got you for 25. Richie says booty equals
Special
money.
Special edit. Barry art edit. $15.
I just wants to know how much Tori is. She's on auction.
She's on auction. If it's up here, it's on auction. If it's on the platform, it's on auction.
Yeah. And right now I got a high bid with Chris Armstrong at 25.
And all you gotta do is put in numbers. You don't even have to say bid this or that's who it is. I know what you're doing. If you're claiming something I'm holding up, you need to say the name.
What's up, Lily?
Molly Holly, Hall of Fame edit. Hall of Fame edit on Molly Holly. $12 on Molly tonight.
Michael Wilkins says she's aged very well.
Yes, she has.
Nick said, I used to think Tori was hot, then I saw her in person, even hotter. I can believe it. I definitely can believe it.
I'm sure she was too.
Huh?
I'm sure she was too.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Aquarium?
I can't read all what it says. It says Latina Heat. It's Shaw Guerrero. It's not personalized.
Yes, Chris Wilkins. We're doing buttons. I'm currently waiting on some supplies to come in. The ones that I had kept breaking.
Latina Heat. I'll take $12 on Shaw Guerrero with all this inscription.
Oh my gosh, there it goes again. I don't understand. Busted.
Where's Tori at?
She is at $25 still.
Better jump on Tori, dollar increments. On Tori, JSA, comes with card. She's at 25. Max Croft, I'll take $5 on him tonight.
We'll count it down. I got right now Christopher Armstrong at $25 for Tori. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
They bidding. Y'all gotta be bidding. Y'all killing my wife.
I'm writing names and looking up.
You're killing my wife.
Okay, right now I got JR at 29. Hey, where the hell did you come from? 35. Chris Archer. I'm just gonna let y'all.
He was hiding out. He was hiding out. Miss Deborah. Miss Deborah. Miss Deborah, $20 for Miss Deborah. Reprint promo.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you go until somebody says out. Right now, currently that's
Yeah, buddy.
Armstrong at 35.
Y'all mess, man.
Writing it down, look up, and it's like
Loomis, $12. Loomis from a private signing we did with Tex to Loomis Hill. Nick says he's out.
Nick says he's out. Look, be there in a minute.
Hey, y'all got her gig one.
But thank you, Nick. Thank you for your thoroughness.
I have more than one edit of Loomis too for $12. Y'all want Loomis? I have several Loomises.
Everything good over there.
Loomises.
Yeah.
Dexterous. Deborah sold it.
Deborah sold to Eduardo.
Thank you, Eduardo.
JR is out. Okay.
Miss Deborah signed right in front of me. Right in front of Mr. Sorrentino.
How much was she again?
20.
20. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get
JR out.
JR is out. Let me get
Oh, hey, Jax. Oh, I should get my book out. In case people want to ask questions tonight. Hey. 3,000 questions all about me. If you guys want to pick a number, 1 through 3001. Hopefully we haven't done it already, and I'll answer it. I was going to do my live viewing of one of my Christmas favorites, What Would Jesus Buy? But I didn't feel it tonight. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, so I had to go to the doctor today and give blood. So I got a ride there this morning. And I'm like, all right. But it was kind of cold this morning, so it was like, I think it was like 24 degrees. So I gave blood, that's all I had to do. So I wasn't there long. So I was like, maybe I should Uber it home. It's kind of cold, Look up the Uber price, and it wasn't too bad today. I walk outside, and I was like, you know what? It ain't too bad. I can handle the cold and everything, I get to, you'd have to see the distance, but it wasn't too far. But, I get to, our gas station, which is by my doctor's office and everything. And then I totally forgot that I had COVID. And recently got over it, and that my stamina is, all fucked. And I was just like, oh, shit, I forgot about my stamina, So I'm already, puffing air and shit. I'm like, hey, Diana. So I was just like, that's all right, push through. So I can finally make it all the way up to who's messaging? Oh,
we had this pretty high gloss.
So I finally make it all the way to the fucking Goodwill, where I finally had a break.
I'm telling y'all, there's a ton. Have we got a bid on Lacey?
Come on, check it now.
No bid on Lacey at 15. Seriously. What y'all waiting on? Do they? I don't either. Go away, Shane. Wheels at 15 on Lacey. Wheels at 15 on Lacey. Chris is at 15. We might just be lagging.
Yeah.
We might be lagging. All right, Mike can't talk. Mike can't.
But it was just funny how I totally forgot that I just got over COVID. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's right. I have a stamina issue.
Power play sports cars in my life. Like it matters is Dogga. Dogga $5.
17, Chris Armstrong.
Jack Victory.
20, Will.
Jack Victory's $15 for Jack Victory.
They are very curious what it is you're wanting us to put up.
I've got this Jack Victory. And this Jack Victory.
Hold on, I'm bidding on something
Number
too
one.
while I'm sitting here.
Number 2.
Somebody put up a picture of my favorite one of my favorite wrestlers, so like now I'm bidding too. So like I'm trying to do both here.
Lewis, Indy, not signed by Indy, but I'm sure you can get her to sign this if you send it. $12 on the Loomis.
If I can get a Lacey Evans for $20, that's a steal. Oh no, you ain't getting okay. Or $22.
What?
Trying to figure out what it is that he wants. I think I know.
Do you?
I think I know.
What's he want? Oh, yeah. She'll be up in She'll be up in a while.
I didn't know what all you posted.
Yeah.
Still $22. That ain't a bad deal.
I got Will the Artist at 22.
Will the Artist. Will the Artist.
Unless it's this one.
You're just trying to guess now.
I am. I'm trying to guess.
You don't let JR mess you up.
Come on, timer, go off. Come on.
Mess you up.
They do a timer. So
Mercedes Martinez. $15 on Mercedes.
I have enough
I
Mercedes
have more than
Martinez.
one of these. More than one.
I already have 4 Mercedes Martinez. I don't need another one.
I also have this one.
No, I think it's
See,
4.
put all these up.
You can get Rhea to sign. I have this one you can get Rhea to sign.
Ooh,
15. I told you I probably wouldn't get through all of them.
oh no, it's Mercedes again.
I told you I probably wouldn't get through all of them.
Yeah.
$15 on Mercedes Martinez.
I don't know what I wanted to put up, but I had to go peek.
Come on, timer, go off so I can win this.
It's all good, JR. Just had my curiosity going.
This Mercedes got damaged in the mail. It got an indentation in it.
Okay.
And I'll take $5 for it.
Ooh, that's a nice Mercedes.
Right now, I got Will the Artist at 22.
5 on this one. It has an indentation in her head.
9. 6.
What?
Indentation in her head. 4.
It's an indentation.
2. 1. Okay. Will the Artist, $22. It was just the way you said
What
it.
a steal.
She's got an indentation in her head.
Well, she does. She does. There you go.
Oh my God.
All right.
Boom, got it.
Keepers.
Oh.
Dr. Brea Baker, DMD. DMD.
I heard your name, yeah.
Starts at $20 on Brit. She's not cheap to get to sign anything.
Oh my God, Jax. So that that one guy that I talked to who sells my autograph on his show and everything. So he has this new game and everything, right? Where he gets 75 autographs and labels them 1 through 75, and he takes a bingo cage and he rolls it. So people pay X price, in this case $35 if you want a spot, and he rolls the bingo cage, and whatever number comes out, the letter is disregarded. And whatever what's up, Boris? And whatever number comes out, whatever one he has marked, that's the autograph you win. So for Shiggles, he put me in the stack. I was number 11. So this kid pays $35 and rolls the cage, and he gets a number 11. And this kid had a fucking mental fucking breakdown because he won an autograph of me. Oh my God, this kid fucking lost it. Oh my God, like, I don't know who this is. I am so disappointed right now. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, well, damn, dude, you just keep going. Just keep hurting my feelings, man. Like shit. But like, if you could have just saw the mental breakdown that this fucking kid had because he won a me, it was just, it was unreal. Unreal, the breakdown this kid had. Been here before. Name's Leo. You won't remember. Leo Oliver? If it's Leo Oliver, then yeah, then okay. I don't know why you changed your name to Boris Johnson, but all right. To each their own. Change my name all the time. Oh, okay. So your name's not even Leo Oliver. All right. Good to know. Yeah, some people like to do that, Jax. They like to come in here under a different name, or they come in here and they're just like, "Oh, you don't remember me?" I'm like, "I do remember you." Like, don't come in here and start fucking around. Not to say that Leo / Boris has come in here and fucked around, but people tend to do that. Passing over some good questions here. Leo is my real name, but I don't share my last name online. I hear you. I used to be that way. Now everybody knows it, but So for those of you in here, I do have 3,001 questions all about me. If you guys want to pick a number, one between 1 and 3,001, I'll flip to it and answer it. Hopefully it's one we haven't done already. Erica. $29. All right. Boris wants to do 29 or Leo, whatever. We have not done 29. All right. Number 29 is who was the person that believed in me? Who is the person that believed in me? Huh. That's a good one. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know anybody that's believed in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't really know. Who was the person that believed in me? Yeah, I can't really think of anybody that's believed in me. You know? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I got nothing. Good question, but still trying to think if I can't think of anybody that's believed in me. I believe in you. Well, okay. Well, then I guess Boris Johnson would be the answer, I guess. Anyone that gives you a chance believes in you. Okay, then that doesn't help the question at all because nobody ever gives me a chance. Work, friendship, love, whatever. Oh, okay. All right, anyway. All right, that was question 29. 3,000 other questions in there. Yeah, my subs believe in me. Yeah, sure they do. The same subs that probably when I upload a 30-minute video, within 4 minutes, they're dropping dislikes. Yeah. Sure, they believe in me. Erica wins question 1,000. Let's see. Question 1,000 even. Oop, went too far. Okay. Oh, man, why do we keep getting questions like this? What do I want my future to hold? Let's see. What do I want my future to hold? I think we've done 69 and 420, but we'll see. and 198. 69, 420, 198, and 500. Okay. But what do I want my future to hold? Well, shit. I could go with the real answer or the bullshit answer. What do I want my future to hold? Fucking Justina Valentine. That's what I want. Speaking of which, if anybody needs a Christmas present for me, let me know. I'll give you the link. Because I want the Justina Valentine calendar. 69, I'm sure we did, because I'm pretty sure that came up last time. But let me double check it. Yeah, it came up, but there's a reason why I'm marking these. Second time this has come up. Do I like my eggs scrambled or sunny side up? I actually like them over easy. Over easy. I like them. 420. Which I think came up too, but yep, it has. Have I ever told someone something that was supposed to be a secret? Yes, I have. 198. 198. Okay. 198. Have I meditated recently? No. Not. But if you had to choose between scrambled and sunny, if I had to choose between scrambled and sunny, I guess if I'm cooking them, scrambled. If I'm like at a restaurant, you know what? Probably if I'm at a restaurant, probably scrambled too. But have I meditated recently? No, not really a meditation type of guy. You know, I'm not really that one that, you know, sits there and, you know, lights some candles, turn on some mood music and thinks too hard. You know what I'm saying? And Jackson's question 500. 500. What if you are in a house with a mouse? Good to have you back, Brett. Oh, and Brett, thanks for the $5. Brett actually left a comment on one of the videos asking where I was, and I told him I had the Rona. So he sent me $5 on Cash App telling me to stay hydrated. So, do I think eyeglasses make someone look cool? Well, I could use $5. Question 501 is pretty good. Ooh, 507 is good. Uh, 512 is good. Random question. Have you ever had anyone that you wanted to cut out of your life? If so, how did you deal with it? Yeah, 500 was do I think eyeglasses make someone look cool? Well, I I don't think I've ever. I think there's only been one time where like I've had to. Well, I wouldn't even say there's been one time. There's been a couple times where I finally just had to say, "Fuck it, I need to cut this person out of my life." Like I tried the whole like yes, my family went to the store for milk. Like my last ex-girlfriend. We tried the whole. You know, we're exes, but we can still be friends. But every time we talk, she'd always find some way to be like, this is why we don't date. Blah blah blah. I'm just like, I'm fucking tired of it. And then the last time when I was just like, so how are you? That's all I said to her was, how are you? She was like, you're disgusting. I'm just like, what the fuck? I finally flipped shit, and that was it. I blocked her, and I haven't. I think I spoke to her like one time since. And even then, I didn't even really speak to her. I just kept giving her a thumbs up emoji. But usually it's people cutting me out for no reason. And how I deal with it, I don't know. It just depends on the situation. Did I mark that? Yeah, I did. So there we go. We got through 4 of them there. Mine look cool. This is a good $8 I spent. This book right here, I gotta tell you, this is a good $8. Side note, I had Domino's pizza for the first time in like I don't know how long today, and I gotta tell you, man, I fucking miss some Domino's, man. Some good ass fucking pizza. Oh, and I just noticed that. Brett, that's 1. I want to give you a bigger tip if you know what I mean. I just noticed that. I like their Memphis barbecue chicken thin crust, add jalapenos and bacon. I got their 2 for $5.99. Like order 2 and they become $5.99 a piece. So I got a chicken Alfredo pizza, which was really good, and I got just a plain pepperoni, which was really good. Another random question. Imagine you're 19, you got no money, no qualifications, no one to turn to, and you're going to be a dad in a few months. What would you do? Oh, shit. I mean, I was older, when I was going to become a dad, but I had qualifications and shit. But you have no one to turn to, and you're going to be a dad in a few months. What would you do? Oh, shit. I mean, at that point, I mean, you got to be good at something. I mean, whether you know, tossing fries or flipping burgers, man, it's you got to be good at something. I mean, it may not be ideal work. You know, like I said, I never wanted to work in food service. Never wanted to at all. Never. And 2 jobs now I've worked food service. And so I mean it's a good place to start out. You know? I mean, hey, right now some McDonald's are paying like fucking shit. McDonald's is paying more than my current job. You know? I mean, it's a good place to start out. You know, if you're 19 and shit. Doesn't hurt to start there. You get some experience under your wings. And fly off to another nest and shit. You know? I mean, I guess that's what I would do. I mean, if in that scenario, if I'm 19, have no money, no qualifications, no one to turn to, gonna be a dad, I guess I guess I would probably hit a McDonald's. You know, probably work there if they would hire me. Start from there. I was wishing I could order Domino's yesterday. Well, like when I was walking home today, I walked past Domino's, and like for the last like few weeks, I've really been craving some Domino's because I haven't had it in so long. And like I literally have not eaten pizza since I left there. So I was like, I'm gonna order fucking Domino's when I get home and shit. I'd start robbing people. Yeah, you know, that's kind of not the advice that we kind of want to give out here, Brett. So yeah, when I got home today, I was like, fucking, I'm gonna order Domino's. I'll take anything at this point. Hey, like I said, hey, McDonald's is paying more than my fucking current job right now. Shit, it may not be ideal work, but it's honest. You know? It's honest living. Like I said, there was 2 jobs I never wanted to do. One of them was working in a grocery store, and one of them was working food service, and I've done both. Twice. I've worked in 2 grocery stores, and I've worked in 2 food service stores. What the fuck is this nonsense? What do you mean, what the fuck is this nonsense? What the fuck? Don't be coming here on your fucking high horse and shit. What the fuck? Don't be coming here with your bullshittery. Starting trouble. I know, the second I saw you in Chad's room, that's all I was just like, don't come in here and start with your shit. First and last warning. Find something sharp, then after a few robberies, save up a better knife than a gun. Investigators. Brett, stop. That's horrible advice. I was tempted. I know you were. Second I saw you in there, because I don't ever remember inviting you in there. Like, I don't ever remember like giving you an invite or some shit like to the group or anything. That's why I was just like, that was Jason or Gold Rush, Jason Voorhees. Isn't that the Killing Friday? Yeah, Jason Voorhees. Anyway, sidetracked. I was like, I don't ever remember inviting Gold Rush in here. You know, what the fuck's he in here for? You have? I don't remember. And then I was live on there on Saturday night, and Brendan shows up to the fucking show. And of course, I'm trying to sell shit, and he's like, "Oh, I'll offer $2." I'm like, I'm trying to sell a fucking $100 autograph, and you're offering me $2. Brett's comments are too real with all the true crime stuff I've been watching lately. has the cards though. Yeah, Chad's a little different. He's a stickler for rules and shit. I mean, he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. I talk to Chad and shit, but sometimes I'm just like, dude, bring it down some, bring it down a couple notches and shit. Which I mean, I he's a lawyer. I don't know if you know that he's a fucking lawyer on the side and shit, and I guess that's why he gets off on his rules and shit. But like, sometimes I'm like, dude, bring it down a couple notches, man. Like shit. But dude, Gold Rush, you just missed it. I just got done telling them this kid won one of my autographs, and he had a mental fucking breakdown because he won me. I mean, this kid fucking lost it. Because, you know, Chad, he sells my autographs sometimes. And oh, you saw that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that kid fucking lost it, man. Usually people are just like, oh, I don't fucking... Usually people are just like, I don't know who that is or whatever. But, like, that kid had a mental breakdown. So he didn't take it to it. No. I thought it was... No, that kid was for real. Because, like, he won my autograph, right? And people, you know, people who go in, mostly everybody who goes there and knows that, like, Chad sells my autographs for the lulz and shit. You know, but I've outsold some of the wrestlers that fucking he sells in there. I've outsold Duke the Dumpster Drosy. I've outsold, all right, Boris, thanks for coming in, man. I've outsold some of the wrestlers that he sells in there, you know, for higher prices and shit. But, like, most of the time when I get sold, it's for the lulz and shit. It's just for the fucking shits and giggles. But this kid won me. He was just like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, that's me. You know? So kid's like, oh no, I'm unhappy. I am not happy right now. I want something else. I want, you know, this kid fucking lost it, man. And like, usually when people win me, they're just like, oh, I don't know who that is. Oh well. Fuck. You know, but I've never seen somebody lose it like this. Opportunity is out there, Boris. Take a stab at success. I mean, not taking it well would have been like an upgrade from how this kid was taking it, Jax. Gold Rush, I cut my cable. So, like, I don't watch Raw on Mondays anymore. I just watch the highlights. Yeah, my sister got tired of paying the outrageous cable bill. So, she was like, fuck it. Cut the cable bill. They planted the seed for Omos and AJ finally. Oh, they're going to split them up? Damn. We're about to nix our cable too, probably. Yeah. Because, like, you know, we use a lot of streaming services, you know, so we figured, you know, for the price of cable, might as well get all that. But now my mom's pissed about that because I don't think she really gets how streaming services work, you know, because now she thinks like everything's on streaming. And I'm just like, that's not how it works. So, like, whenever she's like, ooh, I want to watch like this old movie, she'll be like, oh, I want to watch In Cold Blood. And she'll look it up and she's like, I got to pay for it. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, you know, like she doesn't really get how streaming services work. Shit, you know. I heard Sling wasn't that good. You know. I barely watch TV anyway. The only time I was usually watching TV was on Mondays to watch Raw, or like whenever I cleaned up the living room or some shit, I'd put on something on TV, and that's, you know, that's when I watched TV, was when I cleaned up the living room. That was the only times I really watched TV and shit. So like, I was like, whatever, they can go. Because I'm usually watching shit on YouTube or like Hulu or like I've been using Hulu a lot more lately. Ever since I got COVID, I've been using Hulu a lot more lately. You know, plus, you know, I got the stuff from moviesarusa.net. Use checkout code 3-way, save 40% or 50%. I'm sorry. You know. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. Like I was just watching, I fell asleep watching YouTube earlier. Sorry, I had to leave. Sister called. Oh, you're fine, Erica. I don't really watch movies. I only watch TV when the person I'm following doesn't have curtains. You've made curtain jokes too, Will. Have I? Yeah, but I've matured since then, so, you know. Unfortunately, internet by itself isn't cheap either. Yeah, but like I think like we cut the cable and then like we upped our speed. And then we like our cable company is like, oh, would you like to add any streaming services? So like we added HBO Max, but now we can never log in. So it's just like, what the fuck are we paying an extra $15 a month if we can't log in? Which I was really mad about because there was some shit on HBO Max I wanted to watch while I was laid up in bed with the Rona and shit, and I couldn't log into fucking HBO Max. I was pissed. Because I was like, all right, I'm laying in bed. You know, I've been hearing about that South Park COVID special. I'll watch that. Couldn't watch it because fucking... We did. I'm not doing anything about it. And apparently I had Paramount Plus through my cable company and didn't know about it till we cut the cable. Because like when Paramount Plus first came out, I got the free trial. And I thought it was okay. I thought it was decent. You know, I think it's worth the $9.99 a month if you're a big Survivor fan. If you're a big Survivor fan, then I totally think it's worth $9.99 because you get all the seasons, no commercials and shit. Pretty good deal. I think their movie selection's a little rough. Their TV show selection's a little weird. Like I find it really weird how they have the original Double Dare, the new Double Dare, but they don't have Family Double Dare, which I'm just like, why? You know? So I canceled the free trial, but I still had it. And I didn't understand why I still had it. I'm just like, is this coming out of my fucking, you know, account every month? And it wasn't. So finally, when we cut the cable, I went to go to Paramount Plus, and I was like, that's why, you know. I'm worried about what's going to happen to my lifetime if we cancel. Your lifetime's going to go bye-bye. That's what happens. I need cable for my general hospital and wrestling. We have Peacock through our cable company and didn't know it, but struggling with the login. Yeah, like the Jonathan, he lets me use his his Peacock. So like I was able to watch the whole second season of Saved by the Bell while I was laid up. Which I think the first season was better. I did like a lot of the references in the second season that they made, though. Like, I love the Showgirls reference that they kept making with Jesse. You know, I thought that was fucking hysterical. You know, there was a time I moved out to Vegas, and I'm like, what? And Slater referring to the college years, I thought was fucking great. Plus, they even had a flashback to the college years, which I thought was really great. I was just like, oh, wow, that's dope, man. You know? But, yeah, I thought the second season was okay compared to the first. The new Saved by the Bell. I have Peacock for WWE. Don't use it for anything else. I've been using, well, I mean, yeah, I used it last night for War Games, but, like, yeah, I use it for other shit every now and then. If there's something on there I want to watch. We use our Xfinity console to access all streaming service apps, but we have a smart TV now, too, so we can just use that. Yeah. There is a Saved by the Bell makeup collection on sale at Ulta. I kind of want. Oh, man. Didn't even. Well, you know, I kind of had to watch War Games for, you know, the podcast. Well, Shelby didn't want to watch it. Shelby was like, can we just review Dynamite for the podcast? I'm like, well, considering that we record the podcast on Tuesday and Dynamite comes on Wednesday, I'm going to say no. And he was like, damn it. I'm just like, well, I mean, shit, what do you want us to do? Look to the fucking future? Like, what do you want us to do? Look it up by Wet and Wild. I mean, yeah, Massa. Let me do that for you, boss. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, it comes in a locker. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Plus, I like the Screech tribute. They actually did a tribute to Screech in the first episode of the second season. So I was just like, all right, that's pretty cool. Hey, I just thought you'd like to see it. It's just the way you said it. You're like, look it up by Wet and Wild. And I'm like, oh, okay, boss. I looked this up for you real good, Massa. In Gold Rush, I haven't cared that much about NXT since the Dream left. So the locker is just a carton box. I think that. Yeah, I know, but it still looks cool. I think it still looks cool for the collection. Kept trying to cut the cord, but they kicked me out of the maternity. I might order that for my daughter. Not really expensive. Yeah, it's only $41.99 right now on the website. Yeah, regularly $70. So. I really thought I was gonna hate the reboot. Like when they were like, we're rebooting Saved by the Bell. I was like, fuck me. Then when it came out, I was just like, oh god. Then I heard the new theme song and I was like, oh god, they're really gonna kill this thing. Then I watched it and I was just like, wow, this is actually pretty good. Like I love like the the in jokes. Like, I think there's an episode in the first season where they reference Tori. You know, Tori, that fucking character in like season 5. And they're like, oh, well, you remember Tori, right? And Zach's like, who? Like, Tori, you know, she showed up and he's like, oh, I remember her. Like, you know, which I'm like, that's a great joke, you know. The second season, like I said, the second season had like some of the best like in jokes, you know, like Slater saying like, oh yeah, I remember the college years. I'm like, what the what? Like college years, you know, like the high school years, and then how people say it, and they're like, no. You know, fucking Jesse in Vegas referencing Showgirls and shit. What the hell is it that you did in Vegas? Fucking great. The only character that fucking gets under my skin in that new series is Zach's kid. That's the only. Yeah, they mentioned the beach episode. Yeah. Yeah, they're just like, there was that time you came to the beach, but don't remember that because, what did Slater say? Don't remember that. We don't have the money for a Stacey Corleone flashback. That's what it was. That's what it was. Slater's like, don't mention that because we don't have the money for a Stacey Corleone flashback. I haven't seen any of it. Oh, man, it's really good. If you figure out your Peacock shit, I went into it like I'm gonna fucking hate this, and I can't wait to fucking hate it, you know. But then like I started watching, I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fucking decent, you know. So like when the second season came out, I was like, hell yeah, man! I'm laid up in bed and shit. I watched like a couple episodes one night, and I think I watched like 5 episodes in a night because the second season was 10 episodes, and then like another night I watched like the last 5 and shit. But yeah, they even like flashback to the college years, which I'm sorry, I'm a firm believer the college years should have lasted longer than one season. I think the college years is almost better than like the 5 previous seasons of Saved by the Bell. But I loved it. I just love all those jokes they made. Don't you remember that one time? And they cut back to the college years. And they're like, in that time at the beach? They're like, yeah, but don't talk about that. We don't have money for a Stacey Corleone flashback. Oh, shit. And you can, hey, Jackson, if you don't, hold on. If you don't want to get your Peacock, you can head on over to moviesarusa.net. Get the whole series on Blu-ray. I think with my discount, it's like $12.50 or $17.50, something like that. So you can get the whole first season on Blu-ray here at moviesarusa.net. Just use the podcast checkout code 3-way. And you can get the whole first season. Yeah, but this character right here, Zach's kid, he's the only one that really just gets under my fucking skin. He's annoying as shit. Especially in the second season. Oh my God, he annoys the piss out of me in the second season. Like some of the shit he does in the second season, I'm just like, can you please just get hit by a bus or something? Like, God, because you just get on my fucking nerves. Like that's the only reason I want like the original series again on DVD because they came out with a set that has the college years in it. And if you try and buy just the college years, like no one's asking any questions, so put that down. But like if you try and buy just the college years, it's like expensive as shit. But if you get like the box set with like everything, it's cheaper. Let me see here. Saved by the Bell. College years. Here we go. Yeah, brand new, $74.95 on DVD. Which I'm just like, come on, man. But if you get the complete collection that has Good Morning Miss Bliss, oh, that's another joke they made in the second season. They make a fucking a Good Morning Miss Bliss joke. Where like Zach says, like, man, one day I woke up living in Indiana, the next day I woke up living in Southern California. I don't know how that happened. You know, but if you get the complete collection with all that, it's $46.99. So I mean, a better deal, I guess. Yeah, I'm still at Firehouse. Yeah, I just had to take some time off for the Rona and shit. They're real cool about it. Because, like, I actually went back last Wednesday, and I was not ready for that. I lasted like 2 hours, and I told them, I was like, I can't stay. I have to go. And they're like, are you okay? I was like, no, I wasn't ready for this. And they're like, oh, no, that's fine. Go home, rest. And they're real chill about it and shit. Why did I go to the map? What are these, frogs? Yeah. So, like, I took Thursday off and then, like, went back Friday and finally was able to actually work. But my stamina is a problem. Like, it's kind of hard for me to keep up when it gets busy. Because for anybody who's had the Rona, oh my God, the fatigue is just, whew. Because there'd be some days where, like, no shit, like when I had the Rona and I was laid up in bed, there would be some days where, like, I would go to bed at 11. I'd fall asleep at 11. No shit, wake up at maybe 3:30 in the morning. I'd probably get up and take a piss if I had the energy to do it. So then I would go back and I'd probably chill in bed for about an hour, after my pee and shit. Hello, hope all that is well. Love to hate drugs. Well, thank you. Thank you for being a subscriber. But yeah, I'm getting better. Thank you. So then I would lay there until like 4, fall back asleep, wake up again at like 9:30 if I'm lucky. And then I'd do like fucking whatever. And then I'd probably fall asleep again in the afternoon. Like I kept just going in and out, What do they give you for? They give you nothing. They give you a fucking pat on the back, or not even a pat on the back because they don't want to touch your head. Like my doctor was pissed. Not my actual doctor, but like when we went to the urgent care, I mean, this doctor like kicked the hinges off the door when he came in and fucking you have the virus. I'm like, well, damn, I'm sorry to fucking upset you. Like God, or gosh darn, like I said something else, but I'm like, well, damn, dude. Like kicked open the boom. Like, damn, what do you do? Just have extra doors around here and shit? You should have got the vaccine. I'm like, well, goddamn. They give you a bill, well, not my ass because I have insurance. But he was like, you should have got the virus. You probably gave it to your mom. And I was just like, she was actually sick before me, which we've been having that round and round because she was actually feeling bad before me, and then like I got it later that afternoon. So, where was I going with this story? Oh yeah. So he was like, do you need a note for work? I was like, I do. He was like, okay, here's your note. Good luck. And he fucking left the room. I was like, thanks. Nice to meet you too. Like, how much is the government paying you to perpetuate the shit? Yeah, Brett, you've seen my ad videos. If they were paying me, trust me, I'd be talking a lot more. Don't you think I'd be pimping this fucking Corona thing a little bit more? You've seen the way I promote some shit. Yeah, because the vax is working so well. Well, apparently because, my mom's not in good health, she's getting by and shit. But they said if she didn't have the vaccine, she probably wouldn't have made it through. Me, I just must have got lucky because, I'm a diabetic and they say it hits diabetics harder and shit like that. So, when it hit me, I was like, when I had the fever, like some of y'all follow me on Facebook. So y'all saw the post where I was just like, well, 100-degree fever. This is how it ends. That was when I still thought I had a flu. I thought I was just coming down with the flu and shit, You know, because like I was hacking up phlegm and shit, and I always hear it's a dry cough, it's a dry cough. There's no phlegm, So I was just like, okay, I have the flu and shit, But then I got up to like 103 fever and shit. So and he made it through. Oh, that was good. So it wasn't until that Monday is when we all went to urgent care and we got the test and everything and the rapid test, and it all came back positive. So we're just like, oh shit. The one test I didn't want to pass. I asked him if he was going to get the vaccine, and he still declined. I declined it for a while, but after getting it and feeling the effects, I think, yeah, I'm going to get it. Because like, God, it was like fucking going like, it was like trying to fucking steal a cheeseburger from Mike Tyson from George Foreman for 9 rounds. It was rough, dude. Like, people just don't get it, man. Like, to anyone who thinks that the virus is fake, or anybody, people who have retracted said statement, you're not included. But like people who are just like, oh, it's a fake virus. Oh, go fuck yourself, man. Because like I had it, and it's no joke. I dodged it for 2 years, which I thought was a good run. Now you should be immune to it. Yeah, they said I'm immune to it for like 3 months, but I'm still gonna go get the fucking shot just in case. Like, I was gonna go get it today, but you have to have an appointment at CVS, so I'm gonna get the vaccine just to chance still getting the virus. I know it doesn't make sense. I know, but still, if that's how hard it's gonna hit me without the vaccine, then if it's gonna hit me a little less with the vaccine, then I'm willing to fucking get the vaccine, because it hit me fucking. I usually have a pretty good immune system. I mean, yeah, I'll get sick and everything, or get the flu or cold, and yeah, I'm down for a day or two or shit like that. But like, I mean, this right here was just almost indescribable. I hope your stamina comes back and you don't deal with long haul issues like me. I know, right? Because like I said, man, like I was just like, yeah, I'll just walk home from the doctor like usual and shit. And until like I got to like the gas station, which I mean isn't that far from the doctor, where I was just like, oh fuck, I forgot I had the coronavirus. I almost stopped at the gas station. I was like, I should go ahead and call that Uber. And I was like, no, I can do this. I can do this. And like, there's like this steep hill I gotta walk up to, and I was like, oh boy, that was fucking fun. So I made it up that, and then, like I said, once I made it to Goodwill, I kind of chilled in Goodwill for a bit. I kind of looked at the movies for about a half an hour. Shit, walked around. Remember, the vaccine might temporarily give you symptoms too. Okay. To each its own. Your life, your choice. Hey, that's the way I'm looking at it now. We're like, if I get the vaccine and somehow get it again, at least it'll hit me a little less harder than it did the first time, because dude, it just, oh my god, it just sucks so bad. Like it just, oh god, I was just like, I had to force myself to eat some days, because just some days just I like, dude, I'm down 20 pounds. Well, I'm probably up a little bit now because I've been eating a little bit more normally, but at the time I was down 20 pounds. I went from 244 to fucking 222 in like the week and a half that I had this shit, because there was nights where I'm just like, I want to eat, but like my stomach's like, if you fucking eat, I'm gonna kill you. So there was some nights where like I have to force myself to at least eat something, and even then it was like a struggle. Like Marie Callender and everybody in the frozen food section putting out like bowls. Everything's in a bowl now. So like I had some of those in the freezer, and like put one of those in, and then like even eating that was like, 3 weeks ago, you're boom, done. Now I eat like fucking 5 bites and I got to push it away, and I'm just like, oh, I got to wait a minute before I can be like, okay, all right, let's try and finish the rest. Like even like at work now, we get a free medium sub every day. Again, yes, done. But now I sit there and I'm just like, oh. it's like a fucking struggle to fucking eat a sub at work and shit. I gotta force myself to fucking eat something some days and shit. For a while, drinking was the problem. I had dehydration. I had to fucking fuel myself with Gatorade and Powerade Zero, that is, for fucking like 3 days. You know, so I wouldn't fucking get dehydrated and shit. Lynch or Morgan. I don't know either. Lynch, if she's wearing the red number from Survivor Series. How the hell did we go from Saved by the Bell to fucking coronavirus? How did we get there? Does anybody remember? I mean, yeah, I know I said I was watching it while I had corona, but I know I was talking about Saved by the Bell, and somehow we got the corona. I just don't remember how. I have a drinking problem. I know, right? Shit. Or I did have a drinking problem. That all ties in. Yeah, I guess. Because I know I was talking about Saved by the Bell. And then all of a sudden, I just caught myself talking about fucking corona. I'm just like, how did I get there? My last illness really messed up my long haul issues. So I've been struggling to eat too, plus the acid reflux. See, I take medicine every day for acid reflux. So, like, the acid reflux didn't really bother me all that much. But yeah, struggling to eat, man. Like, I think the last 2 days has probably been the most I've eaten in like 2 weeks because, like, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had Burger King and I had a lot of Burger King. You know, I ate more Burger King than I thought I was going to eat. I got tics for my first AEW show. Nice. And then today I got the Domino's, you know, and I think like 2 days before that, what was it, Saturday? So I think all I ate Saturday was, I think I ate my sub at work and I think I ate some ice cream that night. I think that's all I ate. Sorry, I was on the phone for the last 20 minutes. Can we all agree that COVID is fake? Fuck you, Brett. It ain't fucking fake. Go to hell. I had it. Italian chicken. That's what I had at my Domino's. I had chicken Alfredo on one pizza and I had pepperoni on the other. It was good, man. I haven't had Domino's in a couple of years, but it was good. Plus, it was like nice and hot and fucking fresh when I got it too. Because like literally Domino's is like right up the street. I could have walked and got it, but I was just like, fuck that. I'll pay the fucking $2.99 delivery fee for it. I haven't had any frozen treats in over a month, and I've been drinking tea more than coffee. I know, like, even while I was like laid up and shit, I wasn't even drinking that much soda. Like, oh god, it was terrible. Like, I had to force myself to drink shit, you know, because like I could not fucking move. You didn't want Pizza Hut? Fuck no, I have not had Pizza Hut since they fucking fired me for bullshit reasons. Well, not even. Well, I guess it is a bullshit reason. They fucking fired me for fucking somebody beating my ass on the clock. I'm like, you realize I can sue you, right? They're like, that's up to you now, isn't it? And I'm like, oh, so you're daring me now, but I didn't. Gotta go work early, and my phone is gonna die. All right, man. Thanks for coming in, man. Still don't understand why I get an email when I'm live. I don't understand that. Oh yeah, I want to post this link in here. Hold on. There you go. If anybody wants a Christmas gift for me, just message me for my address.
Sign anything now. She ain't listening to you.
Sammy?
I'll find out. Anybody message me for stuff like that, we'll do it after. Cameron, $12.
Cameron said,
Am I the only one here? Brett might be lurking somewhere. Possibly Diana, but she could be watching Raw too. So. Oh, I did have 6 on my end, but now it says 2. I'm always with you, fucking Brett. See how good he is to us, Will? Yeah, but if I come say that to you, like, I'm always with you, Jax, you're like, shut up, Will. When you only saw 1 pair of footprints in the sand, it was because I was carrying you. Oh my God. I heard the shut up, Will part. You said, oh, thanks, Brett. You see how good he is to us, Will? And I was like, yeah, but if I come to you and say, I'm always with you, Jax, you're like, shut up, Will. Oh, I haven't said anything. That's why. Oh, I said Brett's comment. I was like, when you only saw 1 pair of footprints in the sand, it was because I was carrying you. And I was like, oh my God. Read question 6. Didn't we do that one? No, we didn't. We did every question around it, but we didn't do that one. When was the last time I forgave someone? Why? When was the last time I forgave someone? I'm trying to think. I'm honestly trying to remember the last time I forgave somebody shit. I can't think of the last time I forgave somebody. Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't forgive a lot. That's especially like lately and shit. Usually, I'm just like, I'll burn the bridge, and I'll usually stand on the bridge while I'm burning it just to show you how crazy I fucking am. Yeah, I got nothing. Man, y'all have been hitting some fucking dingers tonight, man. I don't know if it's like the fucking Rona in my brain or some shit or what, or just like luck of the draw. But like y'all been hitting some dingers with these questions where I'm just like, I got nothing. Jack's Haldon Toes Girl. All right, I'm gonna give this another 6 minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here. The toes are rough. I need a pedicure. 4 minutes. Three minutes. Two minutes. Fucking bright. Well, no one's doing anything. Josh, hey, man. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I know, right? Rona kicked my ass. We talked about the Rona a little bit earlier, so if you feel like watching this on playback, you can go back and watch that. If you hit Saved by the Bell, you're a little too early. If you hit complete silence, you're too late. I will watch it on playback. Okay. Yeah, because nothing's happening right now. If you want. Although the numbers that they're being picked tonight, every question's been like, I don't know. So, I mean, you can sure as hell try. 1999. So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. All right. What's the worst nickname someone has ever given me? Big Nasty. Worst nickname I've ever had. People thought it'd be a good wrestling name. So they're like, Big Nasty, that's a good wrestling name. And I'm just like, no. And then I thought, like, I used to write fantasy wrestling, and I still kind of do every now and then. So, like, I was like, all right, you know what? Let me incorporate this Big Nasty name into. I hated that one, Jax. So I was like, let me incorporate this into the fantasy wrestling world. So I wrote this whole storyline where artist turns heel, and instead of the artist, he's Big Nasty and shit, And the way I wrote it, I didn't really like it. I didn't really like how the heel turn was going and shit. But I was like, you know what? I'll roll with it and shit. But then, like, my friends who read it were a little too into it, so they started calling me that all the time, and I didn't like it at all. So I killed the character real quick. 2006. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Is there an accent I enjoy hearing? I don't know. I don't think there really is an accent. I mean, like, I don't know if there's an accent I enjoy hearing. Like, I'm not like somebody who's just like, oh my god, they speak French, or like, you know, oh my god, they have a British accent. You know, I'm not really one of those type of people. You know, like, I mean, like, I enjoy Audrey Tautou. She's French. You know, beautiful woman, great actress. You know, but like, it's not like when I hear her voice, I'm just like, oh god, you know. Yeah, I don't think there really is one that like I enjoy hearing. Like, they don't bother me. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, a Russian accent, get the fuck away from me. You know, but I'm not like, oh yeah, your Russian accent, yeah, give it to me, daddy. You know. 2001. We did that one before, but that's okay. That's why I'm marking these. See how many times they come up when I do them. What's the most random thing I've ever been paid to do? Lick the floor for $1. There was a time in high school where people would pay me $1 to do weird shit. I do enjoy different accents. Again, it's not that I hate accents either. It's not like I'm just like, oh fuck, oh god, I want to hear a stupid fucking accent. It's just, but I'm also not like, you know, there's people who, you know, legitimately get turned on by accents, and I'm just not one of them. You know. I like Massachusetts accents. I think they're cute. Oh, I forgot my car. 2020. What was the last concert I went to? Believe it or not, Demi Lovato. Back in fucking 2013. Hello, Jax. Good day. That's fucking Australian. It's not even Massachusetts. Like, I seriously haven't been to like a legitimate concert since fucking Demi Lovato. And it was a bomb ass concert too, man. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. Although I did want to smack a 12-year-old, although I never thought, you know, that was long before I had kids and shit. Or a kid. Because, like, after I left the concert, you know, like, I was leaving the concert, I was like, man, that was a balling ass fucking concert and shit, you know, awesome and shit. And there was, like, some little fucking 12-year-old girl walking behind me and shit. And, like, you know, I had a great time at the concert. She fucking tore the house down. She had great seats and everything. Some fucking 12-year-old girl behind me walking down the stairs of the fucking opera house was just like, you know, she didn't really want to try. She shouldn't have performed everything. I don't really think she did a good job. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I just wanted to turn around and backhand her, man, because like it was a bomb ass fucking show. You know? I want to see My Chemical Romance live. I have no problem with My Chemical Romance, but to me, they're, how do I put this? To me, they're like they're like Rihanna. To which I mean, Rihanna will put out a fucking banger ass fucking song. I'm like, oh man, this song's fucking fire. But then the next one they put out, I'm just like, this is fucking horseshit. And that's what My Chemical Romance is to me. I like both, or like their first two albums, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge and Black Parade. I can't legitimately say like, oh, those are bomb ass fucking albums, because I've listened to them both, and there's a lot of fucking shit on there where I'm just like, oh fuck this noise. You know, I mean, there's some good on there too. Like, I mean, especially on Black Parade. I mean, there's Dead. There's Famous Last Words. Of course, Welcome to the Black Parade, of course. Teenagers is kind of, it's okay. I can listen to it though. The first album, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. If there's another song on there that's as good as Helena, I don't know it. So I want to slap Demi Lovato. They are becoming annoying. I will admit, I'm not as big as a Demi fan. I'm not as big as Lovatic as I used to be. Because like ever since the song Cool for the Summer, I think everything after that has just kind of gone downhill with her. And I understand she's had her personal demons and shit like that, and that sucks for them. But now the shit that they're doing is just, oh God. I mean, I think I saw a picture where like she has her own sex toy now, which I'm just like, good for her. I mean, make that money and shit. But I'm just like, when I think Demi Lovato, the last thing I think of is sex toy. Black Parade references are big on the TikTok. But like the song "Dead" by My Chemical Romance from Black Parade, I mean that's a song that doesn't really get a lot of respect in my opinion. And if your heart stopped beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve? Oh man, that's a fire song, but nobody ever talks about that song. Cancer is a good song, but I love listening to "I Don't Love You Anymore." Yeah, see, like "I Don't Love You Anymore" is just, I will say I can get down to fucking Famous Last Words. That's one I can get down to, boy. That and you know what? It's not on their first 2 albums, but like Sing. But believe it or not, I like the Glee version of Sing better than I like the My Chemical Romance version. 2099. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 29.99. We did this one already, but that's okay. Has anyone ever been angered by my honesty? I'm sure they have. I piss them off every day in the autograph community. They don't like how blunt and honest I can be with people. People want honesty until they get honesty. Well, you've never gotten banned anywhere for lying. 666. Well, like the honesty thing, like the other night, like when that kid had that fucking meltdown because he won the autograph from me. Like there was people jumping on the bandwagon thinking it was funny. Well, me, I didn't think it was funny. So one of the guys, he won these Lacey Evans cards. Now, for those of you know, Lacey Evans, one of my favorite wrestlers and shit. Well, like, if you're gonna like jump on the bandwagon and think it's funny that he didn't want an autograph from me and everything, well then I'm just not gonna fucking talk to you. I don't want to deal with you and shit like that. So later on that evening, he got these Lacey Evans cards. He was like, I already have Lacey Evans cards. I don't want them and shit like that. So Chad's like, okay, who do you want to give them to? And he says, give him to Will. And I was like, and I said nicely at first. I was just like, I want nothing from Brad, thank you. And then Chad was just like, oh, but Will, Lacey Evans is your favorite wrestler. It's okay, don't worry about it. So I was like, what? All right, so now you got to make me an asshole. So I type in big capital letters. I was like, I do not want those cards. And he was like, oh my God, Will, fine. I was like, don't get mad at me because I tried to be nice at first. Oh, we did 666. How? There's 3,000 questions and we keep hitting fucking numbers we've done already. I don't understand this. All right, but what's my favorite family activity? I used to like when you get together and play games. $26.47. So tonight we're gonna party like it's $26.47. That didn't really work that well. $26.47. All right, $26.47. Here we go. If I had to combine two animals to describe me, what would they be? Ooh. And then 1206. If I had to pick two animals to describe me, what would they be? Huh. If I could combine two animals to describe me, oh, Jesus. I guess a monkey. They're kind of playful. And a bear, because they're kind of cuddly. A monka bear. There you go. 1206. 1206. What was the last thing I said okay to? What was the last thing I said okay to? Hey, you have to take mom to the hospital. Okay. Mine would be a dove and a mule. I try to bring peace to people, but I can be stubborn. Oh, that's good. Good answer. I would have said giraffe, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm like a giraffe. I just like giraffes. I figured monkey because I'm kind of playful. I figured a bear because I can be kind of cuddly, but ferocious. 1757. Oop, too far. 1757. There we are. What is the best hairstyle I've ever had? Oh, God. Probably my best hair I had was back in the MySpace days. That's when I probably had the best hair. When it was like long and luscious and shit and blonde. Like when it was full up top and shit. I didn't have to wear a hat everywhere. That was probably when it was. That's when it was money. I was like during the MySpace days and shit. Whenever that album December Underground by AFI came out, that's when my hair was like nice and full and fucking fluffy and luscious. Looking at one of these questions, pretty funny. fluffy. It was fluffy. 2476. Didn't we just do that? Oh no, we did 2647. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, didn't we just do that question? 2476. Wine, liquor, or beer? Liquor. You guys know me, I'm a vodka guy. Vodka rum. That if I go to a bar and they have a menu, pick the gayest, fruitiest drink on that menu, and that's probably what I'm drinking. No joke. $10.97. When was the last time I needed a lawyer? I don't know. When my boss from fucking the trampoline place messaging people I talked to saying I'm a pedophile. I think that was the last time I needed one. Yeah, we're gonna do the questions that are left on the podcast for the 2-way tango. We're gonna use those tomorrow. I'll take it one. I think I posted them on your last 3-way dance before COVID. And Nick and Shelby didn't do them? All right, if they didn't do them, then we'll do them. We'll do them tomorrow. I could have swore they did them, but if they didn't, then we'll do them tomorrow. Like I said, we were going to do one last week. We were going to do a classic pay-per-view review, but I just did not have the fucking energy. And Shelby, I think, appreciated the break. So I didn't watch 2-way tangle. I'll go back and listen to it. I listened to it, but I don't remember if they did your questions. I know they didn't do some because they were like generally for all three of us. And so Nick was like, "Oh, we'll wait for artists to come back." So I'll go listen to it tonight and see if they did them. If they didn't, then we'll do them tomorrow. Because I don't think Shelby's gonna have a lot to say about War Games. He's already pissed about one match. He's already messaged our group chat and he was like, "Well, that match took fucking time out of my life. I'll never get back." And we're just like, "Oh boy." 2977. Oh, I went too far. Oh no, I didn't. Here it is, right here. When was the last time I experienced road rage? When was the last time I went to work? Saturday. I just don't. The reason why I have road rage is because I don't get people's simplicity. Like here, the highway going to work is 70 miles per hour. Okay. So I usually get in the left lane. I set my speed, I set my cruise control to 75, and I ride the left lane until I need to fucking get to the right, which is fucking like 18 miles, you know? But here's what fucking drives me up the fucking wall. This is why I get road rage, and that is I'm cruising in the left lane, going 75 in a 70, you know, and shit. And some car's got to come up behind me and just start riding me, which okay, whatever, you know. But then here's what kills me. All right, the car that's behind me in the left lane will shoot over to the right lane, which okay, fine, whatever. Then it will speed past me and get right back in the left lane. That's when I get angry because I'm just like, okay, so obviously, wherever you're going, you possibly need to be in the left lane. So you were behind me in the left lane, so you got out of the left lane just to get right back in the left lane. It's shit like that I'm just like, oh my God, like, why? Why'd you even bother? You know, it's one thing if I'm going like fucking 40 in a 70. Yes, then by all means, fucking speed around. You know? But like, fuck, man. Like, obviously, you're going somewhere that you need the left lane. You're behind me in the left lane. Why not just stay in the left lane? You know, it's that kind of shit that just fucking drives you off the wall. And that's when I get fucking pissed. You know? Or if you get behind me and I'm going 75, this is like a gift from God when this one happens. So this actually happened one night. So I'm driving home, and again, same scenario. I'm in 75. I'm going shit. I'm driving shit, and "Wings of a Butterfly" by him. By him. That's the name of the group. Him. "Wings of a Butterfly" by him. Come on my fucking Apple Music. So I'm like, fucking yeah, you know. Rip off the wings of a butterfly for your soul, my love. And so I'm like, hell yeah, it's a good song. So I'm driving and shit. All of a sudden, the guy behind me flashes his lights at me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I keep driving. All of a sudden, guy shoots into the right lane, speeds up in front of me, gets in front of me. Now it's like, thank you. So I'm listening to him by fucking, I'm listening to "Wings of a Butterfly" by him. So he flashes lights at me behind me for whatever fuck reason. So now it's time to repay the favor. But I'm listening to "Wings of a Butterfly" by him. So I'm going to put a little fucking pizzazz on it and shit. So like he gets in front of me and I start flashing the lights to the beat of the song. So it's like, rip off the wings of a butterfly for your soul, my love. And the guy, I just see his arm out the window and he does. And I was just like, what the fuck are you getting mad at me for? You were just behind me doing the same fucking thing, flashing your lights at me and shit. You know? Oh, God, that's the kind of road rage I have. I don't drive, but I get pissed at people coming on the bus smelling like weed. Seriously, it's not perfume nor cologne, you know, because they don't want to be behind you. Well, then they don't need to drive then. That's you know, shit. Or that's like another one that fucking irks me and shit like that. Like if I'm on like a 3-lane highway and there's a car that's in the far right lane and it just shoots over 3 lanes of traffic just to get in front of me, I'm just like, if you don't know where you're going, I don't think you need to be on the road. You know? But yeah, when people flash their lights behind me now, it's just like, oh, it's like a gift from God. It's like whatever song's on the radio now, I'm going to flash my lights to it. You know, like, all that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Whoa, the car in front of me is just getting pissed. I'm just like, fucking, you came behind me flashing your lights. Like, so every time I drive home from work, I fucking, I get road rage because there's always some idiot doing something stupid. I'm like, here I am going 75 and a 70, and then you speed, you're behind me, then you speed to the right, and then get right back in front of me. So what was the point? You could have just stayed in the fucking lane and waited. Or I see a lot of Mr. Indecisives, as I call them. Like I'll see like a guy behind me, All right, and he'll shoot into the right lane, speed ahead of me, and then he'll get back in the left lane. Then, like, not even 2 seconds later, he'll get back in the right lane. And then he'll 2 seconds later get back in the left. Then he'll get back in the right. I'm like, make up your fucking mind which lane you want to be in. I'm like, you're not even in front of me anymore, and you're pissing me off. Because I see it from a distance. You keep switching lanes and shit. It's like a party. I hate people playing loud music unless I'm having fun. $24.95. Right? $24.95? Yeah, $24.95. Here we go. Have I ever been a burden to somebody? How did I find out? Oh boy. Man, that's actually a long story. Do I want to go into that story? Short answer, yes, and I found out because they told me. After I had to explain what the word burden meant. I was like, I don't want to be a burden on you. Well, what's that mean? I'm like, so I had to explain the word burden to them. And they're just like, oh. Boo, I want to hear the story. That's not what I'm really ready for. I still think about that person, and it's just, oh no, it's really weird because fuck it. I met this person like, God, back in 2000, like when AOL chat rooms were big and shit, and we used to hang out in the Survivor chat room, and we met there, and like we just kind of like stayed in contact throughout the years and shit, you know. And it kind of grew to like a we trade pictures type of relationship and such like that. And it became like a, like, you know, once we get off of school, we would, you know, get on Messenger and, you know, tell each other about our day and shit like that, you know. Well, apparently, I assume she got jealous of somebody I was talking to at the time. No, not you, Jax. But I was talking to somebody and I would tell her about her. And apparently she was jealous of her. She didn't like that I was talking to this girl and all this shit. And then she started becoming really distant. You know, she didn't want to talk to me that much anymore. And, you know, she didn't want to, you know, we didn't trade stuff like we didn't trade pictures. Not those kind of pictures, just so we're clear, you know, not naughty pictures, you know. But like, you know, we would trade songs. Like she's like, this girl's the reason why I know who the band Census Fail is and shit like that, you know, because she sent me their music and I was like, wow, this is actually some good shit, you know. So one day we were talking and I'm just like, you've been really distant lately and shit. And she was like, have I? And I was like, yeah. You know, and I was like, I'm starting to feel like I'm a burden to you or something. She was like, what does that mean? You know, and I explained what it meant, and she was just like, oh, yeah, well, you kind of are. I was like, what? What do you mean? Well, huh? We've known each other for like fucking years and shit. And, you know, it was because she got tired of me talking about that girl, shit like that. And that, I mean, that's what I could gather is that she was jealous of her. You know, because like, I mean, we've even called each other. We've called each other a couple times by this point, you know. We had that like type of friendship. We're like, hey, love you too. Okay, bye. You know, shit like that. So after that conversation, it just I think we talked like a couple more times after that, and I haven't spoken to her since. You know, and it just I don't know. One of those people you meet in your life that is just, you know, she was real cool, and I sometimes wonder, like, you know, fuck, I wonder where she is. You know, name was Anita. You know, and I'm just sometimes I'm just like, well, I don't know what Anita's up to and shit. You know, never knew her last name. She never knew my last name. You know, We just knew each other as Will and Anita, you know. So it's not like I can be like, oh, let me look for her on Facebook, you know, because never knew her last name. I'm pretty sure the phone number that I have for her, I'm pretty sure it's not working. So I'm not even gonna fucking bother trying and shit. So, you know, but just one of those things. You know, she was real cool, and we used to talk a lot. I mean, we talk, we trade music. I mean, and think about that. If anybody's ever sent music over AOL Instant Messenger, oh my God, it's a process, you know. But she's the whole reason why I got hooked on Senses Fail. She sent me the song, and it's 4 a.m. and we will stalk again the princess and your better queen. Like, she sent me that song, and that's what started it all, you know. And like, I would send her Wallflower songs. Like I sent her what song was it about Wallflowers? God Don't Make Lonely Girls. That's what it was. God don't make lonely girls. Sure didn't want to, you know. So we would just trade music and shit back and forth, and you know. But like when I used to have a website for a little bit, she had her own page on my website with pictures dedicated to her and shit. Because that's how cool we were and everything. But yeah, every now and then I always wonder. I'm just like 1693. I always wonder. I'm just like, I wonder what Anita's up to, you know. So, all right, 1693. Do I believe in forever? I used to. Used to believe in forever, but when you have so many people in your life at one point or another say we're going to be together forever, and it turns out being bullshit, you tend to stop believing it. You know, like I've fallen for it quite a few times. I fell for it with the baby mama. Look how well that worked out. I fell for it with the last girlfriend. You know, like we used to always tell each other, me and you to the end. You know, me and Emma would always tell each other that, me and you to the end. She'd be like, yep. You know, and look where we are now. So, do I believe in forever? I used to. You know, so forever is bullcrap. I mean, hey, I'm willing to have somebody change my mind on it, but it's yet to happen. It's just that I've had a lot of people look me right in the eye and say, yeah, forever. And I'm like, cool. You know, and I fucking believe it. You know? I even hate hearing I love you. It's hollow. You sound like you're recording an interview in a documentary. 2966. Oh, this is a deep question. You guys ready for this? This is deep. You guys are gonna, man. Y'all got to sit down for this one. If y'all are standing up, getting a snack or something, y'all might want to sit down for this question. This one's deep. Have you ever worn tight pants? Why? Oh boy. What's the definition of tight pants? If we don't leave this world with physical and emotional scars, have we truly lived? I knew you were BSing us. What? That's a deep question. Have I ever wore tight pants? That's a deep question, man. Yeah, but Josh, there's only so many emotional scars a person can fucking handle. Man, I'm thinking about it now. I'm just like, shit. I wonder what Anita's up to. Like, I mean, Anita is like the definition of like I do sit on the porch and I look at the sky and I'm just like, I wonder if Anita's thinking about me too. You know, like that is the fucking definition. I use that as a joke a lot, but like Anita is like the perfect fucking person for that because I'm just like, I wonder if she's thinking about me because y'all just don't understand how like deep our friendship was and shit. You know, I wore tight pants, never again. I don't think I ever wore tight pants. I have people like that I think about too. Yeah, you know, like and like she would tell me about shit. Like she went like I mean like she went to a religious school, but she wasn't very religious. And like I one of the stories she told me about one day was like she went to school and they have to wear skirts because it's a religious school, so they wear uniforms and shirt and shit. So she was just like, "Oh, my skirt flew up today," and like I was like, "Oh wow, that's funny." I bet people were like, "Oh, what's your favorite color?" You know, and she was just like, "That's the problem. I wasn't wearing underwear," and I was just like, "Oh." You know, so like, you know, that's the kind of shit that we would talk about, or like I would tell her like, "Oh, this is what happened at school today," and shit, and blah blah blah. You know, we were really tight. Started out as like just two fans of Survivor, you know, and then like we built this whole fucking friendship and then music and pictures and chatting and shit like that, you know. I still think about my ex Autumn. No matter how many girls I go through, they'll never be her. I hate her so much that I'll never let her close to my heart again. Dancing with somebody looking like me. It's a high res shot right there, Swish. Old toy you would love to have today. This Ernie doll that I used to have as a kid. Hold on a sec, I'll read that in a second. Hold on. Hmm. 2155. Okay. Is there a problem I need to solve? What am I able to do about it at this moment? Yes, there is a problem I need to solve. I need to get my hands on that Justina Valentine calendar. Hell, I need to get my hands on Justina Valentine. What am I able to do about it at this moment? Nothing. Because I haven't gotten paid from work yet. Jax, would you give a stranger a hug if you saw them on the street distressed? B, no, hell no. I think no for Jax too. I think if she sat down and talked to him and then realized they were distressed, maybe, but not if she just saw them distressed. Oh, okay. Shit. All right. I was wrong. All right. Depends on the vibes, though. Oh, shit. There's a gay guy who has a crush on me. I don't know why. I don't know him. But I'm a nice guy, and I say hi. One day he said, "Can he have a hug?" I didn't want to, but I did anyway. You're letting him get a taste of that chocolate, huh? You're letting him get a taste of that Whitman sampler, huh? That's why I try to avoid the bus center. He wanted some of that milk chocolate mailman, is what he wanted. That's what... All right, I gotta stop. Thanks for doing that, Josh. It really meant a lot to me. Gay men and black women love me. I don't know why.
It's dinged up. This is dinged up. It's got a ding in it. You can't.
I can't with Brett. I don't know, right? Shit. Like, oh God, yes. It's one of the calendar poses. And another one. All right, I'm going to go back to resting. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm about to head out of here in a few myself. People love telling me about their lives, and I seriously don't know why. Perhaps I look caring. Strangers will just talk about their personal stuff. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Like first time I rode Greyhound, I had the international sign of "Don't talk to me," which was headphones, but people want to talk to me anyway. You know, people just kept yammering on. That's two. Oh, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and head out too. So yeah, check out all the shit in the description, sponsors, all that shit. If or hold on, before I head out. If why are they not coming up? Hold on. No, don't night artist yet. Hold on. I don't know why I have to copy this in. All right. If anybody wants to buy that for me, let me know, and I'll give you my address. And it will be in Merry Christmas at the artist household. So, love you, artists. That's 2.5. So yeah, check out all the stuff in the description. Won't be live tomorrow, of course, because we're gonna be back to recording the podcast. Me and old Shubsy there. Depending on how the views are on Wednesday, maybe we'll be back Wednesday night. I don't know, because I'm getting my stamina back. Got to get back in that saddle, you know. So, yep. Till next time, guys. Be breezy.